Okay, so it's time to make our Malt-O-Meal. Do y'all remember Malt-O-Meal? That was an old hot wheat cereal. And I think it's probably done in 1919. Making delicious hot wheat cereal since 1919. So that's what we're gonna make, is these, on the box, these Magic Muffins. Now if y'all never had a Magic Muffin, you came to the right place. Cause Billy Jean will spill stuff all over the place and get you a Magic Muffin too. Look at that mess he makes me make. Okay, now we're going to just read off the box like if we was here. We get us 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. You get us a thing here. Get our little measuring cups. I like these because I can stick it, and I can put this bag down in there. But it doesn't matter on this one. You don't have to sift it or be just right with it. We're going to put 1, and we're going to do that's the 3rd. That's the 3rd. I'll put 1 more little drop in there. So that'll be 1 1/4 there. This is that King Arthur flour I use, unbleached all-purpose flour. And now we'll want 3/4 cup of our I'm trying to find my good measuring thing and I don't see it. Okay. I don't know why. I do not know why I lose things, but I sure do, all the time. I would just put 1/4 in there, because my 3/4 is, okay, there's our 1. There's our 2. There's a 3/4 cup of Malt-O-Meal. Let's just, Chicky, you hold that for me there, okay? Now we're going to do a 1/2 cup of sugar. Let's do a 1/2 cup of sugar. 3/4 cup of milk. Let's go ahead and get our baking powder. Now I'm going to use Gaffin aluminum-free Gaffin baking powder. I see a little lump. We don't need no little lumps. So we'll do tablespoon of that. I checked that because it does say a tablespoon, so that's what we're going to use. Tablespoon of baking powder. Aluminum free, remember. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put about a teaspoon. Oh no, I'll do the half. Just since I'm going to try to follow that. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It's optional, but we're going to do it. I'm going to wait just a second and get me a whisk. I don't know which one to use. I've got so many whisks, but we want to whisk that around. You want to get that, ooh, that vanilla smells so good. You want to get all those dry ingredients mixed together. Because that baking powder will make bitter lumps in your stuff if you don't get that mixed good. So we've got that mixed pretty good, I think. Okay. I'm just going to take 1/4 cup of my avocado oil, and I'm just going to drizzle that in there. And then we'll get, let's get our 3/4 cup of milk. We got our eggs and 1 egg, 3/4. Let's get our 3/4 cup of milk. Yeah, I put something away and I cannot find it sometimes for a month or two. And then I think, well, what could I have done with that? I don't know what I did with it. You know, I have my old standby though I can use. My old, I mean, that was my probably great-grandmother's old cup. It's a measuring cup. So now I can see that that's got 3/4 cup right there on it. I just put that in there. Okay, better. Now then, let me get 1 egg. Let me get 1 egg. Let me get 1 egg. This is such an easy recipe. We'll see if they come out like I remember them. I've had them once or twice in my life. Let me get another whisk. Let me get my little whisk, this whisk. I love this little whisk. So I just whisk that up right away. I'll pour that in there. 1 egg. I've got 1 egg. Now let's do a teaspoon of vanilla, which they said is optional. We're going to make it optional right now and use it. I think that'll be good. Then we're going to stir our Magic Muffins. I really didn't need that whisk because on a muffin you don't want to stir this to where it's completely just combined. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have a few lumps. It should. You know, a muffin, you don't want it like a cake batter. You want it more of a muffin. So we'll get it combined, but you don't want to overmix it, because that's what makes your Well, that sure seems like that sure seems dry to me. I think I'm gonna add a little more milk. See, on recipes, you just have to, you never know. It depends on the humidity. I'll just add a little milk to kind of make that to where it's workable. Because it's not, that's just not workable. Just kind of make it workable. That's what you want. Now you have to realize you're going to put that in those muffin pans. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do also. Let me get just a little hair. Let's see. I'm just going to get my old muffin tin. One of the old muffin tins, and I'm going to put just a drop of this sweet cream butter in each one. Olive oil, sweet cream olive oil. Put that around. This muffin pan is older than all of us put together. Okay, now we're just going to take a dollop of that and put that down in each one. I'd say about a 3/4, but this pan is so, the muffin, there'll be a little shorter muffins, a little smaller. I'm just going to divvy this out first, and I'll clean that off. Clean that off. I want to get your muffins in there. And that's okay if they're smaller. We don't mind. Once I get this in here, I'll know what I need to do with the rest of it. Y'all, if we hadn't added that extra amount of stuff there, we would not have been able to work with this. I mean, literally. And we wouldn't have been able to. Got just a little bit more. I'll try to use all that. I like to use it all up if I can. Put that one right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this just to kind of, it doesn't matter if you do this or you don't do this. I just want to give a little air down in there and clean up my mess. Let me get a dampened, clean up my work here. Just so with that tablespoonful of baking powder. So I'll just shake them a little bit, kind of beat them, get that down in there. Now, let me get our oven set. Get this mess kind of cleaned up a little bit here. So now we're going to put these into our oven at 400 degrees. So we'll put those and we'll set it at bake. And we'll put it on 400. And it says to bake them for 18 to 20 minutes, but we're going to bake them for, let's say 15, because I'm going to turn it on convection, so maybe 10, 12 minutes. We'll start, and then I'll put convection on. I had that cup up there, and it's going to make noise, so we're going to move that. And get this mess a little bit cleaned up. That bit of Gene come in here and threw stuff all over the kitchen. So we'll see how our Malt-O-Meal, original source of iron and folate, it says. I remember as a little boy eating that, and I still eat it occasionally. With butter, a little bit of milk. That's the good, and it's so good. You can add some blueberries, you can add whatever you like to it. And let's get all of our stuff cleaned up. And these little 10-minute videos are for instruction or for your enjoyment, whichever you want to use them for. I just thought, you know, sometimes people doesn't have a lot of time to watch long videos. So what can I do that might help somebody know who Billie Jean is, or somebody who, I knocked that avocado oil over a while ago. I thought, what was that noise? I'm going to take that out of there so I don't break something. I don't know why that's not setting up. Do these videos, and then, you know, when you're sitting in the doctor's office or somewhere like that, you might want to just see a little cooking video or something for that night for dinner. And they might accidentally come on to Billie Jean, and there might be something that I'm going to make. And I'll put this, I'll mimeograph this and put this recipe on the Magic Muffins. Oh, Billie Jean and his Magic Muffins. Can't get any better than that, y'all. Don't you tell nobody Billie Jean showed you his Magic Muffins, because they might want to see them too, and they're going to have to watch the video. Okay, I'm going to put this on pause till these get out of there. Okay. I hear the bell going off for the muffins. Let me get our pot holder in our ovens and get those out. And let's check them. Boy, that's some muffins, y'all. Look at that. There's y'all some muffins. Hot, hot, hot. Now I go around there and let them cool off a little bit. I just kind of go around my pan just to make sure. I'll let them cool off a little bit. There's our muffin. There's our good muffin. Let those cool off. Let me get a little saucer. Little plate there. And I'll put a little muffin on it. I'll cut it. We'll cut it and just put a, well, that looks good. That's a good muffin. That's Billie Jean's Magic Muffins. Let's slather that in butter. Just slather it in butter. Now that's what I call all right, y'all. That's what we have. Let me get the plate kind of care. I'm going to give another glass of milk, and then that's our muffin. So now y'all have made Billie Jean's Magic Muffins. Or y'all will. I hope you do. We'll talk to you soon. God bless you. God bless us. Wish y'all was here to have a muffin with us.